Hello and welcome to Season 6. It's round 5 and we've flown across the Mediterranean and we've landed in Italy, specifically in Rome, the historic capital. And Italy is of course the historic home for many of the world's most successful motorsport teams. So the question remains, who will end up on top of our field on the top step of the podium here today? Here is the track then, 21 turns, 45 minutes plus 1 lap. The attack mode activation zone is just off of the apex of turn 15. The start line brings you straight down to the hairpin of turn 1. Gets very tight and technical after turn 4 through turn 11. The pit lane, as you can see, is a rather abnormal shape. Turn 12 and 13, 17 and 16 are all very swoopy, fast corners, as well as the final chicane at turns 20 and 21. Definitely a challenge to navigate at very high speed. Here is the starting grid then. Nobody qualified in P24, however P23, that is the Audi. Accurist and Aluno are in P22 and P21. Nerdy Gaming for Mahindra in P20. Broman for Geox Dragon is in P19. The lowest of the Envisions, P18, is F1 Fan. Josh, the lowest of the BMWs, is in P17. Tag Heuer Porsche is in P16. Simsomo Sim, apologies, is in P15. P14 Fexeland. P13 AG Capadonna. P12 is Sengstam in the Neo 333 car. Castronics is in P11 in the highest of the Porsches. Seva is with Nissan E-Downs for this race in P10. Indominus Rex with Venturi in P9. E-Sliders in the same qualifying position he was in last week in P8. TDM Fan is with Geox Dragon in P7. Epic Brother with DS Cheetah in P6. Arsenix Wolf, the new name for Pacences, in P5 for Mercedes. Riley Vag in the Envision Virgin Racing in P4. Lana P3 for Mahindra, and the front row of Capitan Bo, who was on pole last week, and Corrector, last week's winner, or not last week, well, last race, last FE race. Them graphics weren't meant to happen. Well, here are the lights then, we're only going to have on boards today, and the lights go out, and we are away in Rome. Everyone seems to be making it through turn 1 quite nicely, quite nice and smoothly, not bumping into each other. Korek seems to be blasting away with this lead so far, going through the chicane of turns 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now through 8 and 9, looking very nice, can't see anyone behind him, nor ahead. Absolutely storming away from this. Riley Vag is the closest person, seems to have got an absolutely storming start in the Envision Virgin Racing car. And we're having a bit of a lag spike, but we are back. Riley Vag is now running away with this lead. Half a second to Korek behind, but he is getting slightly slidey. That's not going to get him any more time. It's only going to allow him to lose time and allow the cars behind him to get in front. Indominus Rex now takes fastest lap and is in P3. Had 2 purple sectors. Horizon Eyes has disconnected and it's out of the race. That now means the person in last place is Jogsy. Josh has now taken the attack mode activation. He's dropped to 17th, just ahead of Wolf Landry. However, that is going to give him the extra power that he can then use to start to overtake people. He's the first person to take attack mode. Definitely will not be the last, because each car has the opportunity to take attack mode twice during each race. Someone else has just taken attack mode. That will be Wolf's teammate of Accurist. Now you can see he has the purple halo. We'll be trying to get some time back on the cars ahead. Currently 3 seconds to the person in front, which is Sengstam. But yep, it's getting, it's lowering now, only 2.9. Korek has now taken attack mode. That is the leader on attack mode. Nerdy Gaming may now be taking attack mode in the next lap as well. However, he does have significantly lower battery, so that may you may want to try and regenerate some energy before he does start spending it on attack mode. Correct, now going to be able to get ahead, build a further gap to the cars behind. Arsenix Wolf has fallen back slightly. Correct's attack mode has run out. However, this is Riley Vag running in a solid P4. That will bring home some good points for the team, but I believe he just shifted into neutral to try and regenerate some energy. This may be a sign from the team that they are running on way too low energy and they will not make it to the end. there's not really much threat from behind unless he does start using way too much energy, in which case then he will have to start dropping back and regenerating.
Then it looks like this is just going to be a fight for second.
Maybe even a fight for the remaining podium places, with both of the Mahindras now fighting each other. One of Nerdy Gaming with attack mode and one of Lanor without.
And it seems like they're keeping a good pace between each other, so maybe the attack mode isn't going to be that advantageable for, what, Nerd?
Yeah. He should really be storming ahead of that car. He has a lot more power than him.
Well, they also have all these very complicated turns. This is a street circuit, so you have to be a little more careful on these turns, and I feel like Nerd's maybe not as good as Leno when it comes to that.
Yeah, we're about halfway through now, and most people are just under 50%. Some people like Cast are way over at 59.
We were over halfway. We hit halfway when we got to about lap 23. So that means people should be having a little less than half of their battery in order to continue this race on.
Jogsy just took attack
mode. I'm
mode.
not sure if 39 is going to be enough.
Yeah.
Oh, there's East. There's the attack mode.
East and Jogsy both have attack modes now. Going to be interesting to see what East can do. 6 seconds up the road is Cast, the first of the podium places that are available to him.
Oh! Who was that? Was that Lenore? I think that was Lenore. Or was that Riley? I think that was Riley. Riley hit into the curves a little bit. Lost a lot of time there.
East are now up into P3. That's the final podium position. Is he going to be able to catch Seva, however? He may be able to. He's only a couple seconds up the road.
Yeah, he's got about 3 seconds up, but his attack mode is now done. He won't be able to use it until one more time. At the very end, I would assume.
Yeah, they're going to try and get onto that attack mode as late as possible, but before their rivals.
Middle of the race. He's just hit the second attack mode.
And he's spending more of his energy to try and get up ahead of Seva.
He definitely has some reserve.
And maybe if Corella has to start regenerating, that would also give him a chance to get back into lead and give him a second win of the season.
Oh no, they're Mahindra.
Yeah, they're Mahindra.
So yeah, that means that Mahindra is going to be able to get ahead of BMW, I would assume.
And Lana is coming into the pits, I believe. No, sorry, not Lana. Indominus Rex is coming into the pits. I believe he will be retiring the car because, by the sounds of it, he has ran out of energy.
That's a shame. Coretta's still holding that fastest lap.
Head Kenny Benny now being the last person with attack mode. Fexalan is only 3 seconds up on the road, so maybe he will be able to get ahead of him, but I doubt he will be able to score any points today with just 4 laps remaining.
Because he is now crossing the line. Where is he?
And here is correct then. He is going to be the winner of the Rome ePRIX. He's led every lap. He's driving straight off into the runoff area there. But that is your winner, everyone.
Let's see if Seva can win ahead of East at this line. We need to watch that real quick. Because Seva definitely is going to get this second position based on what we're seeing right now. Yes, Seva's going to pit. Seva. What in the world? Seva will get second, East will get third, Cast will get fourth. And the rest will just figure itself out.